Peace be to all. In today's video, we will make a quick discussion and a quick breakdown of the Hebrew prophet Jeremiah and his book, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 47, and how it pertains to today's political climate and actually not about the past. Jeremiah chapter 47 is a chapter in the Bible about the judgment of a nation called the Philistines. Now, on a surface level, this is a past prophecy about a nation that has been past judgment already. But what if I were to tell you it is a future prophecy about a nation that exists today, in today's climate? The purpose of this video is to show how even in Jewish scriptures, the atrocities of the state of Israel is reprimanded and highly condemned by their own prophets. It is also to show us and affirm the fact that when the scriptures talk about a certain nation being judged or a certain group of people being judged, the nation's name could be a symbolism for someone else's nation. For example, in Revelation 18, they talk about the judgment of Babylon in the end times. But the thing is that the city isn't actually obviously called Babylon. It'll be called something else. Babylon is just a symbolic title for that city. So in today's video, likewise, we'll be talking about the judgment against the Philistines in Jeremiah 47 and why I believe it's about today's climate. The personal reason I have on why I think this is talking about today and not the past is the second verse of Jeremiah 47, which sets the tone and sets the setting on what's happening in today. Look, the waters rising from the north will become an overflowing torrent and overflow the land and all in it, the city and those dwelling in it, and the men will cry, and the inhabitants of the land wail. A lot of people think that this verse is talking about what will happen to the Philistines in this judgment. However, to me, this is a time signature, talking about the glaciers melting. We now know in today's climate that waters rise from the north that cause a torrent and make the people wail and cry. So, to me, this verse is talking about the current climate of today. My second and final supporting evidence on why I think this is happening today is the fifth verse of Jeremiah 47. See, this talks about the atrocities of the Philistines, and what they say is that baldness has come upon Gaza, and Ashkelon is ruined. O remnant of the valley, how long will you gash yourself? So you're probably asking, what does this mean? And most importantly, you're probably asking, why is this information relevant and groundbreaking? The reason why this information is relevant and groundbreaking is because these two cities listed in the scripture, Gaza and Ashkelon, are the two main cities that are being facing damage during this war. You see, the IDF is attacking Gaza, while Hamas is attacking Ashkelon. And the two things that are happening in the scripture, Gaza being bald and Ashkelon being ruined, is essentially happening today. You see, what does baldness connotate? Baldness connotates that your heritage or something that defines you or something that is characterized by you is being shaved off and being taken away. And what is happening right now to the things that define Gaza as it is? It's being shaved. It's being taken away. It's being destroyed by the IDF. And similarly, what has happened to Ashkelon since this war? It's been ruined. The leader of Hamas legitimately last year told people to evacuate Ashkelon and fired missiles towards Ashkelon. So these two things happening in the scripture, regardless of who you believe or what side you're on, is happening. Gaza being ruined and bald and Ashkelon being damaged. So, what is the fate of the Philistines according to this prophecy in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 47? What does Jeremiah say? Well, Jeremiah says this. In verse 4 of chapter 47, he says, "For the day is coming to devastate all the Philistines, to cut off from Tyre and Sidon every remaining ally, for the Lord will destroy the Philistines, the rest of the island of Caphtor." So Tyre and Sidon are two cities that are in what is known today as Lebanon. This is probably the scariest part of the prophecy, you guys, because as I'm recording this video, October 24th, 2024, Tyre recently just got struck with missiles by Israel. And the prophecy is basically stating that from these two cities in Lebanon, the allies of the Philistines will be cut off. So Jeremiah is pretty much prophesying that what's happening right now between Lebanon and Israel will cause Israel's allies to basically be cut off from them. Is Jeremiah speaking the truth? Is what Jeremiah is saying true about the Philistines? Or am I just a weird conspiracy theorist that's twisting scripture to my own will? The choice is yours, really. I think the evidence that I've shown is abundantly clear that it's talking about modern day Israel, and you're free to challenge it. I am not a prophet, I am not a saint. You're free to challenge my ideas and my interpretation to your will. I'd like to hear it in the comments. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, this has been the third upload on the Ikhwanas Dahab channel. We hope to see more engagement and more um, commentary and more likes on the video, hopefully, and hopefully subscribe to see more information based off of breakdowns on scriptures. Thank you.